Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can install a self-hosted WordPress website. In order to install a WordPress website, you would need to sign up to a web hosting package. Now Bluehost is one of the best. Even WordPress recommends Bluehost as the #1 hosting package. And through Bluehost, you can actually install WordPress with a matter of few clicks. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So let's get started.
The first thing you gotta do is sign up for the course. So if you go to the menu and choose free WordPress course, hit the sign up button. It'll take you straight to the sign up form, and I'm going to use my details to sign up. You must bring a laptop and a charger, by the way, because it's going to be a hands-on course. And yes, you definitely need to have at least a budget of £2 a month, but when you're signing up now, you need to have at least a budget of £80 to make the payment, because Bluehost would take but the whole 3 years payment. That's how much it works out to be. If you go to Bluehost Direct, it's going to be at least £50 more. So let's say you're happy to sign up for the hosting package, and you do need a hosting package in order to have a website. So even in order to have a WordPress website, you need to have a hosting package, and £2 a month is really as good as it gets. Of course, you can have something far cheaper than £2, but you'll not get the support and the features of Bluehost. So once you've signed up for the course, you will see there's a link, and that takes you to the discounted version of the hosting package. So once you click on this link, it'll take you to this page. Now you might sometimes see a cookies box show up in front of this page. Go ahead and close that box. You might need to click it a few times, but once it's gone, you start by clicking the green Get Started Now button. So in terms of your plan, as you're a beginner, it's safe to assume that you are a beginner at this stage. So click on the starter package. So you get a domain free of charge thanks to Bluehost. So go ahead and look for a domain. Once you hit the next button, it'll look for the domain. Now obviously in this case this domain belongs to someone else already, so we need to find another domain until it's available. I'm just going to make this up just so that I can get a domain. Obviously I'm not going to go through the entire sign up process and get this domain, but it's just to show you the next few steps. So once that domain is available, you'll see this message, and then you just need to fill in your details like so. You need to choose your country as well, and your address. And then you scroll down and you'll see the next section is the package information. Now if you're serious about your website, 3 years, believe it or not, is nothing. Although that is the maximum they provide, I would recommend going for the maximum period because you save the most. However, I would strongly suggest you go for domain privacy protection, because it is possible to do a whois search on the domain that you choose. So in this case, this domain. And if someone searches for this domain and who the owner is, they'll actually see your name as well as your address. So I would strongly suggest you pay this amount per month extra, which works at around $10 a year, and basically protect yourself online. Site Backup Pro, you don't need that. There's a plugin which is free, and you can use that to back up as well. And I'm going to share with you how to back up your site with a single click using that plugin when you attend the free WordPress course in Google Campus. Again, site log domain security, you don't need to really go overboard with these things at this stage. So then you just enter your card details and click the next button. It'll ask you to create, set up a password for your Bluehost account, and then you'll get all your details by email as well. Once you've reached that stage, you basically go to bluehost.com and then log in. There's a blue login button on the top right, and once you click that login button and you log into Bluehost, what you'll see is this page. Now you might see another page show up, another box with different offers, or help make a donation to a charity, or if you need help with SSL certificate, or there's any other offers. Just close those boxes, and then you'll eventually see this page in the beginning. What you need to do in order to install WordPress on your domain is to go ahead and click this link here, or even the image. Make sure it says WordPress under website builders. So once you reach this page, you go ahead and click the install button and choose the domain that you've used, you just received for free. Make sure that there's a www before this, so look for it again until you find that. It's just checking right now whether there are any files inside, but if there isn't, it'll show you this section. Tick both, give your website a name, and here's the password. So I would sort of save the password so that if I need this to log in, and then scroll down and click install now. What's going to happen is Bluehost, with the help of Mojo Marketplace, they're going to actually set up a database and install 3,000 WordPress files to get your WordPress website up and running on your domain. And usually back in the day, you actually have to spend about 30 minutes or 40 minutes or even more before that to get all these files transferred using FTP and whatnot. So the great thing about Bluehost is you can install WordPress literally with a few clicks. And once it's installed, the one thing you need to remember is how to log into your WordPress website. Again, these are things I will explain and even show you during the free WordPress course in Google Campus. But for now, just make sure that you know that you need to log into your domain first. So you need to open a new tab and basically type the domain that you just purchased. So just go ahead and visit that domain, and you should see your WordPress site installed. Now sometimes, like in this case, you can see there's a white screen, nothing else. So I still wouldn't worry about it at this stage. What I would do instead is try to log in to the back end of the site. So let's say the way to log in to your website, which is the dashboard, the control panel, and that's what we're going to cover on the free course. The first thing you have to do is add a / after your domain, followed by wp-admin, and then hit return. And that's going to take you to the login page. Now this login page is different than the login page for Bluehost, because Bluehost is your hosting provider. This is the back end or the dashboard for your website. This is where you log in to add pages, to add blog posts, to decide how you want your website to appear, to set up a holding page, to install plugins. So this is the main area that you need to come quite often. This is the part you need to remember. Bluehost, really, you can log in there. You need to, you can use Bluehost to set up email addresses based on your domain, and you can set up, do a lot more things. But really, this is where you need to come every day when it comes to managing your website. And there you go. Now you can see that this is the dashboard for WordPress. And if you've reached this stage by watching this video, then well done, because that's all there is to it. Now all you need to do is bring your laptop and your charger on the day, and we'll take it from there.